What has Ukraine done recently? A, they've given out 25,000 weapons to civilians, which is stupid. If you've ever seen the movie Downfall about the Battle of Berlin, there's a scene in there
Yes.
where General responsible for the professional German defense of the city is watching the Volkssturm and the Hitler Youth run through the street and get slaughtered. And he's basically saying, why are they here? They can't fight. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know any concept of fire, cover, concealment, etc. And he went and begged to take them off the field of battle. Himmler, of course, said no. But Zelensky has given weapons to civilians who will literally be slaughtered if it comes time to fight. He has freed prisoners from prison to fight. He has opened the door for illegal warriors, the mercenaries from Europe, who, if are captured by Russia, will more than likely be given a cursory trial, put up against the wall, and shot because they have no rights or protections. They're the worst kind of scum, the exploiters of conflict. And now what does Zelensky's government do? They brought in the jihadists. They brought in the people because they ostensibly want to kill Russians. It's a pure propaganda move, but it's a poison pill. Not for Ukraine, because Ukraine's going to be destroyed. I doubt Zelensky's going to be able to come up with a peace agreement. And Russia has said if he fails to do so, it will be the end of the Ukrainian nation as we know it today. It will be destroyed. But now we're going to have these jihadists who are being armed, by the way, with Javelin missiles and Stinger missiles. Now imagine what happens when a bunch of bloodthirsty jihadists take these weapons into Europe. Would you like to be the German chancellor driving on a highway knowing that up in the hills could be a jihadist hit team armed with javelins that will take you out? Would you like to be the president of the United States visiting Germany knowing that up in the hills would you like to be trying to land Air Force One in an airport in Europe knowing that there's Stinger missiles down there ready to shoot you down? This is literally the worst kind of decision making ever. A, to put that much weaponry into Ukraine in an uncontrolled fashion. Because even before the jihadists came in, you're giving it to neo-Nazis who can't surrender. They can't surrender because they'll be killed, rightfully so. So what do desperate people do when they can't surrender and they don't die? They run away with the weaponry they have. They'll be burying it, making caches, falling back on it, continuing a futile resistance. And in their anger to the West, they'll lash out at the West and become, global terrorists. That's how global terrorism is born. This is literally the worst possible decision one can make, and it will have heavy consequences for years to come.